Our dark story takes place in a small town in southeast Louisiana, located about 30 miles west of New Orleans. On October 26, 2020, the residents of North Sugar Ridge Road were wondering, how could something so horrific take place in their quiet neighborhood? The events of that day will soon not be forgotten. Before we continue with our story, if you enjoy true crime, dark, strange and mysterious stories, you've come to the right place. We upload at least once a week. Please, like and subscribe to our channel, and turn on all notifications, so you'll never miss new content. Elizabeth Tornabene was a 31-year-old talented tattoo artist, a loving daughter, a fearless free spirit and a parental figure for her 15-year-old sister, Hattie. Elizabeth's father said she was blissfully happy. She had a job she loved, a nice home, and a boyfriend who treated her better than anyone she'd ever dated. Her 23-year-old boyfriend, Oscar Urais, was an illegal alien from El Salvador, who entered the United States as an unaccompanied alien child, who was previously encountered by the U.S. Border Patrol in March 2012, near Hidalgo, Texas. Elizabeth was working as a tattoo artist at the time. She had begun bringing Hattie to work, because she had been interested in becoming a tattoo artist just like her big sister. On the afternoon of October 26, 2020, Elizabeth, her boyfriend Oscar, her sister Hattie, and Oscar's 15-year-old brother, and 12-year-old sister, were hanging out at Elizabeth's home on North Sugar Ridge Road. Elizabeth and Oscar began to argue with each other. Oscar became very angry and stormed off to the bedroom. Several minutes later he walked back to the living room with two large knives, and wearing a red devil mask. He then proceeded to brutally attack Elizabeth, stabbing her repeatedly. When Oscar's siblings tried to stop him, he began stabbing them. The boy and Hattie ran from the house with Oscar in pursuit. The boy managed to flag down a passing car for help, while Hattie ran into an open garage several houses away. The homeowner was inside with his wife and two young grandchildren. Urais began savagely stabbing Hattie. When the homeowner heard the screams, he opened the door and saw Urais covered in blood, wearing the girl's intestines around his neck. The homeowner shut the door and braced it with his foot, as Urais began growling and kicking the door. The homeowner yelled to his wife to go upstairs with the grandchildren, then bring him his rifle. After a few minutes, Urais stopped trying to enter the residence and returned to mutilating the young girl. The homeowner described the rhythmic hacking of the machete. When police arrived, Urais took off running, and was tackled and taken into custody. Sadly, Elizabeth and her younger sister died from their injuries. Oscar's younger brother was treated and released that day, however his sister was hospitalized and reportedly in grave condition.
So neighbors say they are in disbelief, and you can imagine why this happened in broad daylight when a lot of families tell me they were at home.
And they saw the young woman, she kind of ran out the house screaming, ran down the street.
Demetrius Price was celebrating her mother-in-law's 87th birthday Sunday when guests at the party noticed something strange.
And she said she just really thought it was a Halloween prank when she saw all the blood on her and kind of from head to toe. She said blood from head to toe.
Price lives across the street from this Fairway Drive home where sheriff's deputies say Oscar Urais fatally stabbed his girlfriend, 31-year-old Elizabeth Tornabene. When his brother and sister tried to stop him, investigators say Urais attacked them too. His girlfriend's sister escaped and ran to a nearby house for help. But Sheriff Mike Trigg says Urais caught up with her.
This young girl, 15 years old, ran into this home, and Oscar began to stab her repeatedly with whatever knife or knives he had in his possession.
The teenager died from her injuries.
I had never met him yet, but yeah, it was pretty horrific yesterday.
Urais was arrested minutes later. The sheriff says he gave a full confession, but would only say this when asked why it happened.
I can tell you this, the investigators obtained a court-ordered search warrant to draw his blood yesterday for further analysis.
Now, I did talk off camera to the homeowner where that 15-year-old girl ran for help. He says he came face to face with Urais for just a split second. He describes seeing him as like looking at the devil.